Hi, this is DJ Mondo. On this episode of the Atomic Luau, a special guest shares their poetry and photography. Check it out.
Powered by nuclear energy.
Welcome to the Atomic Luau. Willette DuPree is a poet and award-winning photographer from Memphis, Tennessee, known for the emotionally evocative content in her work in such publications as the Nashville Scene. Check out what happens when she drops by the Atomic Luau to read a poetry selection, show us some of her photographs, and engage in some frank talk about what inspires her.
Superwoman by Willette DuPree. She carries the burdens of many on her shoulders, working late into the night. To ease someone else's fears, sleep happens for her later if her mind allows. Days are filled with the urge to go on, diligently holding fast to the concept that she can handle anything because she has to, because she's strong. Facing battles daily between her desire and their needs, pulled in multiple directions, she sustains her world with a mind and body made of resilience. Branded on her chest is the mighty S, modestly shielded behind her next task. For those she loves, she endures in their fight, giving of herself to the very last. Because the mighty S is for sacrifice, and for those she loves, her kryptonite. I started writing maybe like in 1999. Okay. It was not something that I went out to pursue. It just kind of happened as something I did just to see if I could do it. I saw some poems and I'm thinking, I can do that. Shared it with a couple of people and they boosted me into doing more. So I started writing. I didn't share it as much, but I continued to write. So as I continued to write, I joined I became a member of a group in West Tennessee called the Griot Collective of West Tennessee. A bunch of poets got together once a month and we just critiqued each other's work, encouraged publishing. We did local events and kind of well known. I moved away, so I wasn't an active member of the Griot Collective of West Tennessee anymore. So. But again, I continued to write, and then I kind of transitioned into another genre of art and photography. My dad used to be a photographer when I was a kid, and he told me some things about photography, and it stuck with me. I used to shoot with a 110 in high school, and got frustrated because it didn't look like a magazine cover. So then these cell phone cameras came out and they started taking amazing pictures, so I started monkeying around with cell phone photography. My cell phone images have actually allowed me to win some awards in my Brentwood photography group when we have our competitions. But I do have an actual camera. I have a Nikon D3300, and people have asked me to photograph different things for them. The reality is I like to photograph what I want to photograph, but people see what I photograph and they want me to photograph for them. And I found out just recently through my photography group that I am classified as a fine art photographer. I was like, I had to Google that. What is a fine art photographer? With shooting, it's something that I have to do because if I haven't taken any photographs in a while, I start feeling the withdrawal from it. So I have to shoot. If it's just for jokes and giggles or if it's something with intent, I have to shoot. I have taken about 900 images in just a few days that I've been here. That's not a lot considering what I'm capable of doing. So I have been very reserved in releasing the shutter, but for the most part, if it moves, if it catches my eye and catches my interest, I'm going to shoot it. I'm going to capture it. My photography group has encouraged me to not do just a photo book, but to write a book going over the life and times of my mother in dealing with Alzheimer's. The photography was a coping mechanism for me. It was also allowing me to have a photo journal of her disease process from almost the beginning to the very end. My photos have inspired others, and they went on this journey with me just by me sharing some of the images. And I found out that it was helping people deal with their own issues with Alzheimer's. So without knowing it, I was encouraging and inspiring other people. And when my mom passed away, a lot of people came to me and told me that they appreciated the way that I captured that journey and how every image that they saw captured love. It didn't really reflect the ugly side of Alzheimer's. It captured the love I have for my mom and my willingness and my desire to be there for her. Photography was also a method of helping me deal with the loss of my dad. He was, like I said, the photographer when I was a kid, and he tried to teach me some things. I wasn't interested because my 110 did not get magazine quality images, so I had a little learning to do. So I learned some things. I'm continuing to learn, continuing to see growth, and here I am today. And I did win a contest in Nashville. The Nashville scene. There was a Reader's Choice Award. I was one of the 30 finalists, and I came out victorious. I was the winner. So I was happy about that. So I have a win under my belt. Nice. So, was there a lot of
Powered by nuclear energy.
Oh man, that's good luau. Yeah.